Hi, this is Monica Cornetti, and I'm here with the Monica's Morning Musings. Because I am so interested in learning more and more and more about learning and development, adult education, haven't you found that the more you learn, it's like the less you know, you realize, gosh, I don't know a whole lot. So I follow in Facebook a lot of instructional design groups, on LinkedIn. I follow a lot of my favorite instructional designers, and I am always out there searching for who I haven't met yet. But one of the discussions that I've seen lately that I got really excited about was the concept of doing this whole virtual learning that we kind of rushed into 2.5 years ago. It's kind of evened out. We've kind of gotten into this steady of normal, but are we doing it really? Are we doing it well? Could we do it better? One of the things that we do in our certifications, we have a surveyor, a journeyman, and a master craftsman. A journeyman's like that middle class where you start working in a guild and you develop learner personas and OKRs, and you make a low resolution prototype and you have it play tested. Well, in the way we have that structured right now is that we introduce a segment of this 7 across the globe. It's a global exploration. So there's 7 different segments. We introduce the segment in a joint session together. Everyone goes away and studies on their own, practices the design strategies, gets together with their guild to test things out. Then we come back together and we review and debrief and retrieve and contrast and share ideas and ask how do you and does somebody have a resource for. And I love the format. Something I read this past week I love even more, and that's the idea of doing virtual watch parties. We were doing this for the past couple years with our friends and families via Zoom to watch movies or to connect while people are having some kind of baby shower or wedding shower that everyone couldn't attend. But the idea of taking a program and everybody logging in together and then using the chat to ask questions and share ideas. I love the idea of people picking segments or courses or webinars or videos that they are particularly interested in the topic. And then they pre-watch it and make marks about in the time about when we can stop and do an activity and interact and answer questions and think about how does this apply to our learning programs. So I love it so much. I wrote a blog article on it. It's posted last week. You can check down in the description. Steve has a link down there for you so you can get to the blog on planning a work watch party. I, of course, recommend that you start with our 48 hours of video that we just published because we had 48 straight hours of GameCon, where we had 50 speakers from across the globe come and bring their unique styles, frameworks, strategies, real life case studies into practice. And so they're broken down into nice little 30, 60, sometimes 90-minute sessions, and you can choose and pick whatever you want. Schedule a watch party, bring everybody together. We're tribal beings. We're meant to be together. These 2.5 years of isolation have been really, 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 really hard for a lot of people. And now that we're coming out of it, there's still a lot of people who are choosing not to, and for very good reasons. I've got a lot of family and friend members who went to a training conference just last week, and a lot of them came back having succumbed. They had not gotten sick this whole 2.5 years, double vax boosted, and what we know is the vax isn't going to keep us from getting it, and this isn't a political conversation, but it is going to reduce the severity of it. Again, I'm not trying to get political at all. What I'm saying is that a lot of our staff are not comfortable getting back out there yet. So what can we do to build engagement, to make sure our team cohesiveness is strong, that innovation and creativity is happening at full force? A way to do that is to plan some time for fun and learning together. And a watch party, to me, is at the top of my list for for us to learn and grow together and all be on the same page and doing that study together. So take a look at the blog. Tell me what you think about the idea and how you're using watch parties. That's my musing for the day. Thanks so much. I'll see you again.